going to start off with a G chord right here using the E shape. Now when I play this chord, where I've got my bar, my index finger, on that 3rd fret 1st string, that's a G note. Therefore, that's a G major chord. Just connect those two. Okay, G note, play the bar, E shape. Now I've got a G chord. Most of you knew that. Now inside of this G chord shape, this little neighborhood that I've created, I have 2 G notes that I want to call out here. I have one here, the one I just called out, and then I have one here on the 5th fret 4th string. So when I'm playing this, where my pinky is on that 5th fret 4th string, that's a G note, and then 1st string is a G note. So I have those 2 G notes. I know there's another one in there. There's this one down here on the 6th string, but I'm not going to talk about that one because I've already identified one that's in the 3rd, on the 3rd fret. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find our next shape up. So remember, it's C, A, G, E, D, the cage systems, and they do follow an order on the fretboard. So after the E shape, we have the D shape. And so to get to that D shape, where my pinky is, I'm going to put my index finger, so on that G note that we identified, I'm going to play that, and then my fingers can fall right into place, and that's how I play it. And it doesn't matter, this isn't about playing the chord as much as it is just being in this position. Inside of this D shape, I have this G note here, and then I've got one up here where my pinky is, the 8th fret 2nd string. So now let's get to the next shape in the cage system. So after D, C, A, G, E, D, it just repeats back to C. So we're gonna go up here to the C shape, and to play that I'm gonna put my middle finger down now, and you'll see why I'm using my middle finger, not my index finger, for this, only for this one shape. So my middle finger hits that 8th fret 2nd string, and then my fingers lay down to play the C shape. So inside of this C shape, I've got 2 G notes, just like we've had in the other shapes. So I've got one where my middle finger is, which we've already talked about, and then where my pinky is, on this 10th fret 5th string, I've got a G note down here. Okay, so where my pinky is, we're gonna put my index finger. See how this just sort of all flows together? And then I'm gonna bar. I use my pinky for this. Some people use their ring finger. But I'm gonna make the next shape, and that's the A shape. So inside of this, I have 2 G notes. I have one here on the 5th string. The other one is up here on the 12th fret 3rd string. And if I put my index finger where my pinky is and play that G note, and then put my pinky all the way up here on the 15th fret 1st string, and I'm doing a little bar here on that 12th fret, I'm playing the top part of the G shape. And you can see there's 2 G notes in this. Actually, there's 3 G notes in this, because on this 15th fret, you've got a G note there, and then one down here on the 6th string. So now we've gone full cycle through the cage system in terms of chord shapes, and I showed you how they all flow together.